Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kristen. If you guys have never been on my channel before, I post all things motherhood, cleaning, organization, activities to do with your kids, fashion, just like everything to do with being a mom. So I am super happy that you guys are here watching, and really quick before I get into our crafts today, I just wanted to say a huge thank you because I have reached my 4,000 watch hours, which is a huge milestone for new YouTubers. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos and liking and subscribing. And while we're on that note, if you guys could hit that red subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you know when videos come out. And if you guys like anything from this video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up down below, and that really helps my channel out. Oh, I love it. It looks so good. Smile. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am not an expert crafter by any means. This video is not about making crafts that look like just pristine that you can put around your house. This is 100% kids crafts video. So I'm going to be real with you guys. Some of the ones I do look like a 5-year-old did them, which is totally fine because all this is meant to be is fun for my 3-year-old. And as you can see, some of them are actually awesome for fine motor skills. Like, he does such a good job. I was so impressed that he could do this one. But make sure you stick around to the end because I've got a lot of little crafts to show you guys. They are all super easy, fun, kid appropriate, like little kids can do them. Henry is 3, so if he can do them, like probably most ages can do them. So anyways, he is just such a cutie, and we are having a good time putting this little multicolored pumpkin together. But I'm going to show you guys in just a minute a step-by-step and like what you need for each one of these crafts. So make sure you watch till the end, and please comment below your favorite one if you've done any of these, if you end up trying them out, and also comment below what kinds of crafts you guys like to do with your kids, specifically fall or Halloween. Let's see the front of him. So what I did is I like sort of pre-prepped everything and then stuck them all on individual paper plates so that it would be easy to then do them. So I suggest this at home if you guys are getting a craft ready for your kids. Try to like get some things prepared that you can to make it a little bit easier, and then stick them on paper plates so they're all nice and contained. Okay, so forgive me for the lighting. I had to do these at night because kids. So for this little ghost, you want to cut out, I used a little piece of like the foam sheets that you can get at like Walmart. And this, you can cut out arms, or you can cut out like a ghost shape altogether. It really doesn't matter, but I did eyes, a mouth, arms, and like the shape of the actual ghost. And then all you do is hot glue everything and use cotton balls to make it white. I am not going to lie, this is probably the like Pinterest fail craft of the night. My husband said it looks like Michelin Man, and I could not agree more. So don't judge the rest of my crafts by this ghost because they do get better, I promise. I'm like dying looking at it. It looks like the Michelin Man, but you know what? 3-year-olds do not care. Okay, so for this next craft, it's going to be little pencil topper spiders. So you need black paint, a little foam paintbrush, some Halloween or fall colored pencils, and then just these little pipe cleaners, black pipe cleaners. I cut them up into about 4/5 or 5 for the legs. And then you also are going to want these little foam balls. You can get all this stuff at like Hobby Lobby, Target, the dollar store. Those are the places I went to. Actually, I think I just went to Hobby Lobby and Walmart actually, but anyway. So then you're going to go ahead and paint the foam ball with the black paint, and then you're going to want to set it aside and let it dry, and it's going to take at least an hour or so to actually fully dry. So if you're doing more than one craft, this would be a perfect time to start on another craft while these go ahead and dry. And then next you want to make a little hole in the foam and then stick your pencil in there. And then hot glue some eyes. You can do whatever kind of googly eyes you want. And then you just stick the legs right into the foam. You kind of have to hold them at the base or else the wire tends to bend. But then you bend them in the middle and you've got your cute little spider. Okay, now we're going to do that little beaded pumpkin that you saw Henry and I do. but we're going to use like the traditional pumpkin colors for this one. So you need 4 orange pipe cleaners, and you shape them like a star, and then you just fold them over each other, like make sure each one is folded. And then I flipped it upside down and started stringing my orange beads. And you will see I like do not have quite enough orange beads to make this perfect, but ideally you'd want to go about 3/4 of the way up with your orange beads, leaving a little bit of room at the top so you can twist it together. But yeah, I just used all the orange beads that I had, and so it's a little sparse, but it still works. And now you're just gonna gather all of the pieces up, and you will be like puffing it out, I guess, like a pumpkin, but first you want to twist the tops all together. Keep in mind like the edge of the pipe cleaners get a little sharp, so you kind of want to put like the sharp pieces in, especially if your little kids are going to play with these or anything like that. Then you just kind of reshape it so it's the shape of a pumpkin, and then grab your green pipe cleaner and wrap it around, and then you can use the ends to make like little vines, which I thought was really cute. And yeah, I thought this one was really good for fine motor skills too. Next, we are making these really cute little clothespin monsters. So you need some paint, a paintbrush or a foam paintbrush, a bunch of little about 3-4 inch long pipe cleaners cut out. You need clothespins, and then some beads, googly eyes, and little pom-pom balls. And you can use like anything you want for this craft, honestly, but this is what I used. So you're gonna go ahead and start by painting your clothespin whatever color you want. I went with orange to kind of stick with the Halloween fall theme. And then you want to let that dry for about an hour or two, which I did, and then you go ahead and stick one of your pipe cleaners through for arms. You clip it right at the base, and then you also put little beads on the end for the hands, which I thought this was so cute. And you stick a googly eye on, and then you can glue on whatever you want for the hair. I chose the little pom-pom balls, and I drew a mouth on him, but I think he would look cuter without the mouth, so you know what? Whatever. Do whatever you want. Now we are going to make little spider webs, and so all you need is 3 popsicle sticks, whatever color of paint you want to do your like the base of your spider web. You need black yarn, some hot glue, and a spider preferably. And I'm not gonna lie, this one turned out a little Michelin Man-y too. If you catch my drift, it's not perfect at all. But I'm sure that you guys could do a much better job than me. I was just exhausted. It was late at night, and I did not like end up doing this perfectly, but it's still really cute, and honestly, it's a good one to let your kids try to work on their fine motor skills and stuff like that. So you know what? It's probably not going to look like a spider web in the end when they do it either. I just wanted to give you guys a good example of that. So stick with me and you'll see what I mean. But go ahead and paint the popsicle sticks first off. Let them dry for like about an hour. Actually, these tend to dry in more like 30 minutes. And then go ahead and you want to glue these on top of each other like in a star shape. So make sure you use hot glue so it stays. Then you want to tie one end of the yarn on, and this is where I went a little crazy, and like I just kind of went all over the place with this thing. You want to like weave it through, and preferably put some hot glue on each section so like the rows stay like separated, if that makes sense. But you guys, I just didn't even care at this point. This was a fun video to make, a lot more work than I was expecting, and I just went for it. So you can kind of tell it's a spider web, right? Comment below if you think this looks totally ridiculous. I promise I will not be offended. And when you're finished, just stick some hot glue to hold the last little end on and slap a spider on that bad boy, and then you guys have got yourself an awesome spider web. Okay, so for the candy corn, you want to have white, yellow, and orange. You can have any combination of like felt, foam, or paper. I do a triangle out of white cardstock and then just round the edges for my candy corn base. And then I have just some yellow paper and a cute sparkly orange felt. So if you could see earlier with me and Henry, I actually had to like grab a piece of candy corn to remind myself like if yellow or orange was on top. I was like, I don't even remember. But anyways, I just then go ahead and use my white base as like a sort of template to cut out the orange felt, I can't think, the orange felt, and then trim it so it's even. Then you cut off the tip of the orange because you want the white part to be showing on the base. Then I just used glue, and again, like, you might have some overlap that you need to trim off, so I did. And then you want to go ahead and grab some yellow paper. I just cut out a little like rectangle, and then again use the whole thing as like a template for that top part. And then you stick glue on there, put it together, and then trim off like any edges that might be showing through, and you got yourself a cute little candy corn. Okay, for this little bat, we're gonna use black foam and white foam, and then googly eyes, and you can use a glue stick or hot glue. Hot glue works the best. You can also do this with like paper, construction paper, cardstock, whatever you've got in your house. So the first thing we're gonna do is wrap around this little, you wanna cut out a long triangle, so we're gonna wrap that around for the body of the bat and put some hot glue there and let it dry. I'm like totally hot gluing my fingers right here. And then I cut these little things like way too big. It was like so big. I cut the first ones too big too, if you saw at the beginning. But so I trimmed these down, and these are the little things, which are so cute. And then I just grabbed some regular googly eyes, and then with the foam, you want to like bend. And it would honestly be easier to do this part with some cardstock. But you want to just bend so you have like a little flap to glue on. But it actually ended up working just fine with the foam. So yeah, it's really cute, I think. It's really simple, and Henry just loved these. He was like playing with them. They're already, I mean, his little paper one he made is already like getting destroyed because he's played with it so much. The next craft is my favorite. I'm doing little toilet paper roll characters, a pumpkin, a mummy, and Frankenstein. So you need a bunch of long pieces of little toilet paper, like shreds, I guess. You can just cut them out from a couple squares. And then a long, skinny orange rectangle, and the same in green. And then you want 2 smaller black rectangles, a long, super skinny black rectangle, and a short green rectangle as well. I use all construction paper for this. And you go ahead and use hot glue to wrap around. We're gonna do Frankenstein first. To wrap that green paper all around a toilet paper roll holder, toilet paper roll, whatever this is called. And then you're gonna take your strip of black, and you wanna cut out like a jagged little edge for Frankenstein's hair. And this ends up being really cute, you guys. I'm excited for you to see it. Super, super simple, and it's kind of hard to mess this one up. So then you just take your hot glue and wrap that black strip of hair all around the top. Then you want to cut your smaller black rectangle in half, so you've got a strip for like his eyebrows and a strip for his mouth. And then you just want to grab 2 of your little googly eyes and put them like halfway down on that top black strip. And there you go, cute little Frankenstein. Okay, next I'm doing my pumpkin, so I'm gonna cut the orange rectangle to size and hot glue that right on the toilet paper roll. And then I'm gonna grab some black and cut out like a little jack-o'-lantern face. And you can honestly do whatever kind of face you want, but I tried to do like a little jack-o'-lantern face. So yeah, just little triangles for the eyes. The mouth, like I'm not sure what I was doing, but I think it turned out cute enough. Then you want to cut out a little strip of green and curl it just like you would the like ribbon, if you guys know how to do it with scissors. So I did a curl going back and then a curl going forward for like the little pumpkin vine, and then just stick that on with hot glue as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick a little brown piece for the stem. And finally, for the mummy, you just want to glue on a bunch of little toilet paper strips. Like I said, I took 2 toilet paper squares together and then like cut it all in strips. And it can be pretty haphazard because it's a mummy. You can have some pieces like dangling off or whatever. So it was a little bit tricky with the glue, but I ended up just sticking the hot glue right on the toilet paper strip. You could also just stick it around the toilet paper roll if you wanted to. But this ends up being cute and super easy. Like if you have a thing of toilet paper, you literally can do this. So then you want to stick on your little googly eyes for the little mummy face peeking out. And it ended up feeling like it was a little sparse, so I added a few more strips of toilet paper, but it turned out cute. The last craft, I thought my video was filming and I don't know what happened, but basically this is a total kids craft. I just got these little black felt kitty cats from the dollar store, a pack of like 20 of them, and then I grabbed some Halloween stickers, some glitter glue, and googly eyes, and you just let your kids go to town. So I just did like a little version of one that you might do, but I just think this one is fun and lets your kids just be really creative. Okay, you guys, that is everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was really fun to come up with some really fun craft ideas. I got lots of inspiration from Pinterest, but I tweaked most of the ideas I found according to like the materials I already had. So just remember, like any type of craft, you can usually substitute materials for stuff that you already have. So McKay had the boys out kind of late that night so I could get this done. They came home and we had dinner, and then Henry just loved, like you can see him just being so creative with all these little crafts that I already made. He was just having a blast. So just remember, like if you get stressed doing crafts and stuff like that, make it super easy. Like these ones are truly meant to be super stress-free. So I just encourage you guys to try some of these out with your kids. It really makes for some good quality time with them and allows them to be creative and help out those fine motor skills, which I think is so great, especially for this age. I have some really fun fall and Halloween content coming out through the next couple of weeks, and also some awesome decluttering videos. So if you guys haven't checked out my kitchen declutter video from a couple weeks ago, be sure to check that out. I'm also going to do like a part 2 and possibly part 3 of that, so look forward to those. I'll play with the mummy. Okay, thank you.
We should.
Oh, okay, let's go. I hope you guys are enjoying this fall season. Have a blast trying one or two of these out with your kids, and thank you so much, as always, for watching, supporting my channel, and hanging out with me here on YouTube. I am so appreciative and love making these videos for you guys. See you next time. Bye!